Hey there, beautiful souls. Today we're diving into something super important on your spiritual journey. The importance of knowing what serves us in life and what's not through discernment. In a world full of judgments, opinions, and power struggles, it's easy to get lost. Everyone has a different view, a different belief, and often they want you to conform to what they think is right. But here's the thing, the only one who truly knows what serves you best is you. So, let's explore why discernment is your most valuable tool on this journey. Discernment is simply the ability to see clearly what serves you and what doesn't. It's not about judgment, but about making conscious decisions based on your inner truth. It's like having a filter for your life, allowing in what aligns with your path and letting go of the rest. In a world where everyone is pushing their own agenda, discernment helps you stay aligned with your true purpose. We live in a world full of conformity. People are constantly telling you what to believe, how to act, and even how to feel. On top of that, social media and other platforms are overflowing with opinions and judgments. Everyone seems to have an idea of how the world should work, and they want you to fit into that box. But guess what? As an awakening individual, you don't need to follow everyone's idea of what's right. You have your own path, and discernment is how you choose what's right for you. Let's face it, most people are striving for control, power, and validation. Whether it's in politics, relationships, or even in personal beliefs, people tend to want things their way. That's where things get messy because the world becomes a battlefield of egos. Everyone is pushing their own agenda, trying to control the narrative. But here's the thing, as someone on a spiritual path, you don't need to get caught up in these power struggles. You're here to rise above it. You're here to choose what serves you, not what society tells you is important. Let's talk about confirmation bias. This is when people look for information that only supports their beliefs and ignore anything that challenges them. The problem with confirmation bias is that it creates a bubble where people are stuck in their own limited view of the world. They don't grow, they don't evolve, and worse, they want you to think the same way. Discernment helps you break out of that bubble. It allows you to see beyond what others are telling you and choose what aligns with your soul's truth. Discernment is crucial for anyone on a spiritual journey. It helps you choose the right practices, beliefs, and even the right people to surround yourself with. Remember, not everything that's labeled spiritual is going to serve you. Some teachings may resonate with you deeply, while others may not. And that's okay. Discernment allows you to take what works for you and leave the rest behind. We live in a world of duality, right versus wrong, good versus bad, light versus dark. But as you awaken, you begin to realize that these dualities are just illusions. There's no absolute right or wrong. There's only what serves your growth and what doesn't. Discernment helps you navigate this duality without getting lost in it. The moment you start to truly master how duality works, something remarkable happens. Life becomes less of a struggle because you begin to see through the illusions that once held you back. You stop getting caught up in the endless battle of good versus bad, right versus wrong, or success versus failure. Instead, you realize that all of these opposites are just part of the same game. They're constructs created by the mind to make sense of a reality that is, at its core, much deeper and far more fluid than we've been led to believe. When you understand how duality works, you begin to move through life with more ease. You no longer have to cling to one side of the spectrum and reject the other. You recognize that both sides of the coin, whether it's joy and pain, abundance and lack, or love and fear, are just different expressions of the same universal energy. The key is not to fight against these opposites, but to navigate between them with balance. This balance gives you the clarity to discern what truly serves you and what doesn't. Most people are still trapped in duality, stuck in rigid ideas about what they should be doing, how they should be feeling, or what success should look like. They're so caught up in trying to figure out what's right for them based on society's rules or the expectations of others that they lose sight of their own inner compass. They follow trends, chase after external validation, or get consumed by fears, all because they haven't yet learned to see beyond the black and white thinking that duality imposes. But once you master duality, you can step out of this trap. You develop the ability to see beyond the surface of things and tune into what genuinely resonates with your soul. Mastering duality gives you the power of discernment. It allows you to see through the noise and confusion that plagues most people's lives. You won't be easily swayed by external pressures or overwhelmed by the endless choices and decisions that life throws your way. You'll simply know what's right for you because you've learned to trust your deeper, non-dual awareness. You've seen through the illusions of duality, and that insight allows you to navigate your life with greater ease, wisdom, and purpose. And that's something most people are still searching for without even realizing it. One of the biggest misconceptions about discernment is that it's the same as judgment, but they're completely different. Judgment is rooted in ego, while discernment is rooted in wisdom. When you're using discernment, you're not condemning anything or anyone. You're simply choosing what serves your soul. There's no need to forsake or reject others. You're simply honoring your path. Discernment also means knowing when to let go. There are situations, relationships, and even beliefs that no longer serve you. Holding on to them can create resistance in your life. By letting go, you create space for new growth and new opportunities. In a world full of noise, discernment is your spiritual compass. It helps you navigate through the opinions, judgments, and power struggles of the world. It allows you to choose what serves your soul and let go of what doesn't. Remember, your spiritual journey is unique to you, and discernment will help you stay aligned with your truth every step of the way. As you move forward on your awakening journey, always trust yourself. Use discernment to choose what aligns with your higher self and let go of the rest. You are the creator of your own reality, and no one else can tell you what's right for you.